Hi everyone, welcome to my 28-day yoga journey. I decided to take on this 28-day challenge that's happening in this month of February. My name is Akanksha, all the way from Toronto, Canada. I'll try and share my daily experiences, any challenges that I faced, any reflections that I had. And on this journey, my goal is actually progress and not perfection, because I would like to make this a habit, and I'm very grateful to the 28-day challenge that will help me make this into a habit. So thank you for watching.
Then close your eyes to help you concentrate. And we'll start with a few moments just to breathe here. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and a slow and steady breath out through your nose or mouth. Inhale deeply and feel the chest expand. Exhale completely as the chest deflates. Then as you sit here, we'll practice our Ujjayi breath, our oceanic sounding breath. It kind of sounds like Darth Vader. So create a slight constriction at the back of the throat, kind of like you're fogging up a mirror. You'll keep your mouth closed and breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Take a deep breath in, then exhale out. Keep this going in through the nose, constrict the back of the throat, and exhale out. Don't worry if it feels a little strange, stay with it and try to focus on the sound of the breath. Take one more deep breath in and exhale out. Then open your eyes. With your next breath in, reach your arms up. And as you exhale, place the right hand by your side and bend to the right. Reach the left arm overhead, bringing your upper arm toward your ear. And if you like, you could tilt your head toward your shoulder to relax your neck. We'll pause for 5 breaths here, coming back to our Ujjayi. Breathing in through the nose, constricting the back of the throat as we breathe out. 4 more breaths here. If you notice that the left side of the buttocks is starting to lift, try to ground down through that side so that you find a stretch down the left side of your torso. The last 2 breaths here. Final inhale. Finish your exhale in position. Then inhale to lift the arms back up, lift the spine. With your exhale, we'll bend to the left. Place the left hand by your side. Reach the right arm overhead, bringing the upper arm toward your ear. If you like, you can tilt the head towards your shoulder to relax the neck. Then settle in for the next 5 breaths. If you notice that the right side of the buttocks is starting to lift, then ground down through that side to find a stretch down the right side of your torso. Final breath in here. Exhale out. Inhale as you lift the arms, lift the spine. Exhale and twist to your right. Place the left hand on the right knee and place the right hand behind you for support. As you twist, allow the hips to move as they will. Focus on the spine. With your next breath in, sit up as tall as you can. And as you breathe out, see if you can find a little bit more rotation through the spine as you twist to the right. If it feels okay for your neck, you can gaze over your right shoulder. And come back to your Ujjayi breathing. In through the nose, out through the nose. Hold for one more breath in. Breathe out in position. Then untwist as you inhale, reach the arms back up. As you exhale, twist to the left, place the right hand on the left knee and the left hand behind you for support. Allow the hips to move as they will, focus on the spine. As you inhale, sit up tall. And as you exhale, see if you can find more rotation through the spine, twisting to the left. Option to gaze over your left shoulder. Then without forcing the pose, just focus on the breath here. Hold for one more breath in. Exhale out in position. Then release your twist, turn to face forward. Clasp your hands together and interlace your fingers. And roll out your wrists to warm them up a little bit. And you can start with a slow movement. And then begin to exaggerate the movement, incorporating the arms and the shoulders, and maybe pick up the pace a little bit. Then release your hands and shake them out like you're flicking water off your fingertips. And we'll come into tabletop, our hands and knees position. So set the shoulders over your wrists and the hips over your knees. And if you notice that the knees are sensitive like this, then place a towel or a blanket underneath them for support. Spread your fingers wide and grip the mat with your fingertips. Then on your inhale, dip the belly down to arch the spine and gaze forward to come into cow pose. As you exhale, round the back, draw your lower belly in and bring chin to chest for cat. Inhale, lower the belly down to arch the spine for cow pose. Exhale as you round, draw the lower belly in to come to cat. Keep this going in time with your breath. As you inhale, you arch the spine. As you exhale, you round. Try to isolate the movement to the back so the arms and legs are staying still. It's just the spine moving. One more inhale into cow pose. Exhale into cat. Then find a neutral spine, coming back to our tabletop position. Extend the right leg and keep the toes on the mat for support. As you inhale, rock forward, send the shoulders past the wrists. And as you exhale, rock back and press the ball of the right foot into the floor so you find a slight stretch down the back of the leg. Inhale to rock forward. Exhale to rock back, pressing the foot into the mat. Once more, inhale to rock forward. Exhale to rock back, press the foot into the mat. Then bring the shoulders back over your wrists and lift the right leg. As you do this, you may feel a little off balance, so focus the gaze in between your thumbs. If the balance is feeling good, Reach the left arm forward, coming into a tabletop balance. If you need a modification here, you could reach the arm forward but just rest the fingertips on the mat as a way to stabilize you. And then you could see if you can bring the hand up when you're ready. Come back to your ujjayi as we pause here. Focus on pressing the floor away. Hold for one more breath in. As you breathe out, lower the hand and lower the knee to come back to tabletop. Good work. Rock forward to send the shoulders past your wrists and try to keep your abdominals engaged. Think of drawing in the lower belly. You could also squeeze the glutes to find more control here. Then bend the elbows, keep the elbows close to the side of your body as you lower down to your belly with control. This is really challenging, so do your best. It's okay if you flop to the floor at the end. Then bring the forearms to the mat, bringing the elbows under the shoulders for Sphinx pose. If you notice any lower back sensitivity here, internally rotate your thighs, kind of like you're turning your kneecaps to face one another to help broaden the lower back. And we'll pause here, pressing through the forearms, rolling the shoulders back. Keep your breath steady. Coming back to your ujjayi in these moments where we're pausing. Hold for one more breath in. Exhale, bring the hands back under the shoulders and push back up to tabletop. Keeping the shoulders over the wrists here, the hips over the knees. Extend the left leg, keeping the toes on the mat for support. Then as you inhale, rock forward. The shoulders will go forward past the wrists. As you exhale, rock back and press the ball of the left foot into the mat to find a slight stretch down the back of the leg. Inhale as you rock forward. Exhale as you rock back. Press the foot into the mat. Final time. Inhale to rock forward. Exhale to rock back, pressing the foot into the mat. Bring the shoulders over the wrists and lift the left leg to come to a balance. Gaze in between the thumbs. And when you feel steady, reach the right arm forward. You may just begin by reaching forward, keeping the fingertips on the mat. And then when you feel steady, lift the arm. Trying to find one line from the right fingertips to the left heel here. Focus on pressing through the floor and steady your breath. Hold for one more breath in. Exhale, lower the hand and lower the knee down. Rock forward to send the shoulders past the wrists. Engage your glutes and draw the lower belly in. Then bend your elbows to lower down to the mat. See if you can find a little more control this time. It doesn't need to be perfect though. Bring the forearms to the mat with the elbows under the shoulders for Sphinx. Then press through the forearms to lift your chest. Inhale. And as you exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Bring hands under shoulders, push back into tabletop. Then tucking your toes, start to lift your hips up and push yourself back towards your feet, like you're coming into a triangle, also known as downward dog. Don't worry if the heels don't ground, don't worry if the legs don't straighten. Try to make lengthening the spine your priority here. line the ears with the upper arm bones. And wherever you find yourself, come back to your ujjayi. Take a deep breath in. Constrict the back of the throat. Exhale out. Holding for 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Final deep breath in. Exhale out. Look forward in between your hands and come back down onto your knees to find tabletop. Untuck the toes and sit your hips back on your heels. Reach the arms forward and lower yourself down, bringing the belly toward the thighs, resting the head on the mat to come into child's pose. Just giving the upper body a moment to relax here. So no need to force anything. And if the wrists are feeling a little sensitive after spending quite a bit of time on them, you could turn your palms to face up. And you may find that this helps the wrists to relax a little better. Take a deep breath in, filling your lungs. Then exhale slowly out. And lift yourself up into a kneeling position. And swing your legs around to come into a seated position. Bend your legs and bring the hands under the backs of your knees. Then roll your shoulders back, puff up your chest, and see if you can tilt your pelvis forward. It's just a little movement here. It doesn't need to be anything major. Then as you exhale, flex your feet and start to walk the feet away from you, straightening the legs. Keep the chest open, keep the pelvis tilted forward. This may be as far as you take it. If there's room to move further, you could rest the hands either side your leg and start to fold forward. Keep that openness of the chest. Keep the pelvis tilted forward. And if you are folding forward, relax your chin toward your chest so you're gazing at your legs. Deepen the breath here. If having the legs completely straight is a little too intense for the hamstrings, keep a slight bend in the knees. Hold for 1 more breath in. Exhale out. And sit yourself back up. Then come and lie down.
So I just completed day 1 of this 28-day yoga challenge in February. It was really amazing. I followed a YouTube video from Charlie Follows, and it was very gentle on my body. It was a lot of breathing, a lot of nice yoga, stretches, etc. So I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. And I think this challenge is going to be amazing. And I think just by doing today's challenge, I feel more and more motivated. So thank you very much.